Hey guys, I am back today with what's in my bag video, starting with this twilly right here. I am normally not a twilly person, so the fact that there is a twilly on this bag means that I absolutely love this. Some of you might recognize this, but this is the leather fringe twilly I got sometime last year. They've been doing this forever, and last year I was able to get the Rouge Ash, the burgundy one, as well as the navy one, which I love. I think with this color of the Birkin, both colors look great. And this specific one has that bandana print, which is why you see some like stars. This is absolutely such a cool, fun twilly. I love this style, but I will say if you're doing this on a smaller bag like the Birkin 25, the leather fringe will most likely hang like this. So if you're not very careful, you just, put your bag down or whatever, because it's a very fine, tiny leather, thin, it can start to go like this or just get crushed. So just make sure to brush it up. Like, very fine, beautiful hair. And I saw that they're still coming out with like new colors. Honestly, I love them all. I think it just really depends on, like your style, your outfits, the color of the bag. So I feel like you just can't go wrong with this style. But let's actually get into the inside. First thing is this pouch. Wait, this looks so good. I feel like this color, like this collection, just this side of the pouch looks so good with gray for some reason. Right? This, you guys know, that is one of my favorite LV collaborations ever. And you guys also know that this is my favorite side. The other side, I don't think there's like a front or back, but I feel like this is kind of like the main thing, red, orange, and yellow, but I love this blue side. And inside this pouch is pink. It's such a beautiful pink, you guys. I still can't get over it because it's kind of like that purpley, like candy pink. So I think it looks so good, like right now with this side. But anyways, inside is all my like absolute necessities. Let's go through one by one. First off, the mirror. You guys, I still love this mirror. I just love this color. Again, this is the Chanel Compact. It was part of that like very colorful collection that they did at this point, like almost 3 years ago. I bought 3 different colors, and this is still like my absolute favorite. I always bring this with me. I always have it with me. I also travel with this as well. It's perfect. It's still, going strong. One side is just like a regular mirror, and the other, like the bottom, is the magnified one. But I just tend to not look at that magnified one. It's like a little too much. Next, hand lotion. The best hand lotion. This is from BR, Biologique Recherche. This is like my second, third, fourth, I don't even know, the best one. Super lightweight. So for those of you that are, kind of like shying away from using hand lotion because of like that sticky texture, you don't want to get like any of your bags or like clothes dirty, this is for you. Because it is so lightweight, it doesn't have a scent, which you guys know I'm like very big on. Just comes out like a white cream. This is an absolute must, especially if you live somewhere cold and dry like New York, because the weather here is no joke. Okay, and then, oh, you guys, we need to have a chat. This is, I would say, lip filler in a bottle. I guess more of a stick, wand, lip gloss shape. This is the, oh, it's literally called lip filler. Okay, it's called lip filler from Ourself. It's kind of like a skincare brand that I'm like very interested in. I've been actually using this for over a year, I want to say. If you're looking for any kind of, like plumpness to your lips, something hydrating, like all of the above, look no further. This is it, okay? I mean, first of all, the packaging, 10 out of 10. Just like a mirrored, silver lip gloss looking thing. Once you open, it just looks like this. So it has that like silicone tip, so it fits perfectly on your lips, and then you just press it. Did you see that? Look. Okay, now I kind of wasted it, but you get the gist. It just comes out like a white cream. Normally with any lip plumping, like serums and like lip glosses and everything, they always hurt, right? This one, you don't feel a thing. If for some reason you put it like maybe on your skin, sometimes you might feel a slight tingle, but like it's really nothing, you guys. This one just gets everything done for you. It not only like plumps your lips, but it's also super hydrating. So when I do my makeup, I like to put this on, like whether it's in the morning or like before dinner, I always like to put this on, and it just works. But you don't even feel that it's working. You just know that it worked because you would see it. It's so crazy. And it has like refillable like cartridges. So once you're done with this, I always forget. So every time I like run out, I always have to like Google it. So, but I'm pretty sure it's like, oh yeah, oh my God, I did it. Okay. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. I don't want to break it because the first time I almost broke this. But you just buy the, what is it, like the big bottle once, and then you can just buy refills, which I actually did. Let me show you. I'll be back. So here's the refill that I recently bought. It comes in a pack of 2. So yeah, you basically take this out, I'm pretty sure, and then refill it. But let me show you. So there's 2. It's just white cream. Like serum, I guess. There you go. Looks like this. Okay, there's 2. Even if you're not looking for any like plumpness to your lips, it's still hydrating, so you can just always use it as just like a lip balm. So yeah, very, very important. And then I always have some kind of mint spray. And honestly, my favorite, and in my opinion, the best one is always the French ones. So every time I go to Paris, I just buy so many. You can literally find this anywhere, like corner stores or all of like pharmacies. So this one is from one of the pharmacies I went to last time. It's literally the best, you guys. It lasts a pretty long time as well. And it is just that like perfect classic mint that's super strong. Like, I love this. And then it's all lip products. Why does this happen, you guys? I know I'm not the only one. We never just have one lippy, right? The very first one is a Chanel lip balm. This looks like a lipstick, doesn't it? But I love this because there's no scent, and it's quite buttery as well. So I just like to put this on every morning when I go to the gym. It's just a very classic packaging. 3 lip glosses. My favorite is a lip gloss, like lip liner, lipstick. I've tried them all, but at the end of the day, I need something really easy, and they all just happen to be this kind of shade, all in lip gloss form. These have been my go-to. The very first one from Dior, number 13. This is the lip maximizer. I used to use, I forget what it's called. It's not water tint. It's like a much chubbier, like shorter one, also in like this square. I had so many of those, but I had to declutter when I moved. I really love Dior makeup, especially their lip glosses. They have a very good formula. Number 13 is a very nice nude, and they tend to have this like pepperminty flavor. So there is a little bit of like a tingling effect as well, but it's nothing like major. It's very subtle, but sometimes this feels a little too nudie to look a little bit more alive. That's when I use this one. This was in my Korea vlog. I mean, you guys know how much I love 3CE. 3 Concept Eyes is one of my absolute favorite makeup brands. It has been for over a decade. It's a Korean one. I love their packaging. They're never too expensive, but the quality is like pretty good for the most part. In terms of like any like blushes, eyeshadows and all that stuff, and even lip products as well. They just know how to find the right color. It's never just a baby pink. It's like one cool tone, like rosy pink with a hint of blue, and then there's another like more warm tone base with a hint of peach. Like, there's something about like the way they pick and choose the colors. It's beautiful. But anyways, this one is the Drop Glow Gel in the color Essential. This is my second one. I have another shade that I picked up last time, but that's the thing. In terms of any lip products from Korea, Koreans tend to prefer a lot of pigment to their lips, so most of them have way too much pigment pigment for what I'm looking for. I like a nudie lip, not too much, you know, attention, like that kind of thing. So the selection of colors that I'm looking for tend to be a little bit more on the narrow side. But this one is a very beautiful, like rosy, my lips but better, that kind of shade. But most of all, it's the formula, you guys. This formula is really good. Let me do like a little comparison. They have very similar formulas. The ones that, you know, end up in my makeup bags tend to be like my favorites. I hope you can see. That one definitely has way more pigment, right? But on the lips, it's not, I mean, you can definitely see it, but it's not like too opaque. They're both really, really glossy and slightly sticky. It can't be like too slippery or else it'll just like slide right off. So these two are very similar in terms of the formula. And then the very last one is this one, you guys. I wanted this forever, so I was really excited to try this. This is the Victoria Beckham bikini. It's iconic. It's what I thought was gonna be like it for me in terms of like baby pink nudie lip gloss, but it's honestly kind of drying. I don't know if you could tell just by looking at it, but it's not as gel-like, it's not as like glowy-like, and I think it's because there's too much pigment to it. This is the Posh gloss, and it's a little bit more on the grayer side. But yeah, if I were to just wear this on its own, it does get a little bit drying. So I always just kind of like go with my Chanel ones or Dior one, or even like recently this one, because it kind of like hides and melts away like any dryness that you might have. And then next we have two card holders. This one is like my main card holder. This I got from New York actually a couple of years ago. This is from Bergdorf, but like the men's department. Dark green croc, love, or alligator. Love this, so easy. And this one, you guys, this is like so beat up, right? This is what happens when you use this every single day for years. But wow, the memories I have, it looks absolutely crazy at this point. Look. I mean, not really, like from the corners and everything, but this is for like my keys. And then we have my favorite pen. Who knows this? Muji 0.5 in black. 0.38 is a little bit like too thin for me, so 0.5 it is. And I always get them in bulk. So they always sell like the box of 10. Pretty sure they still have, whether it's like in Japan or here, they have Muji stores everywhere. So yeah, I don't even know how many of these I've gone through, but it's the best. And then I have my prayer journal, or I guess gratitude journal, like whatever you want to call it. This is a little like pocketbook that I picked up in Korea, my recent trip. It is from this place called, I think it was called Point of View in Seongsu, but it's a very fun like stationery store. I love Korean and Japanese stationery. It's the best. And this place was packed, you guys. I went there like 10 minutes before closing and it was packed. This one really called out to me because it has gold foil coating like on the side, but inside is just a plain blank paper. I think it's so cute. It has an apple and a little bunny. So cute. And then the very first page, look at this. Oh my gosh. These bunnies kind of like made me, reminded me of Charlie at the time. I wanted something like this because I just wanted to quickly write down something, kind of like a bullet point list of things that I'm grateful for in the moment. Something really nice happened, something I did, something I learned about myself, like a quote that I love. And it started off like very simple. I would just like write down like one sentence, you know? But now it's getting to a point where I'm like running out of space. I want to write down like so many things. And then I have sunglasses. This brown tortoiseshell from Chanel. I love the little chain detail. It's the perfect size for like daily wear. It's also like slightly cat eye, as you can see, which I'm starting to really love. And you can see the lens, it's kind of like an ombre effect. The overall like frame is a beautiful like khaki based greenish brown tortoiseshell, which is why I love it even more. It's not just like a reddish brown. And then, oh my gosh, look at this cutie. I forgot about this one. You guys, this is the prettiest hedgehog to ever exist. Look how pretty. It's just a card. I'm guessing like a birthday card. Fun fact about me, there was a time in my life where I really wanted a pet hedgehog. So while I was researching and like trying to find one, I learned that there's a handful of states, or I don't know how it is anymore, but at the time, this is like way before Charlie too, there were like a handful of states that didn't allow pet hedgehogs. And of course, California was one of them. It was illegal to have a hedgehog as your pet. But yeah, every time I see like a really pretty, like well done sketches and like illustrations, like any like hedgehog related thing, and not all hedgehog things are cute, you know. Look how polite those little paws are, the pink paws, the little flush. Even the balloon, it kind of like pops up. There's like a little sticker thing on the back, so it's like more 3D. And honestly, those little paws like this, they really reminded me of Charlie, because that's how like she would sit sometimes. The cutest thing. But yeah, I saw this at Whole Foods the other day and I just could not pass up. It's just too good. So there you go. That was everything that was in this bag. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you have any questions, and I will see you in my next video.